Alright, everything is online, I think. Shut up, phone.
My audio's included.
Is it though?
I assume so. It says it is.
Same here.
Hey.
If I sound out of it, it's because I'm currently fighting the urge to fall asleep. I was awake all night and I'm trying to push it through to at least 9 or 10.
9 or 10 is accurate, not 7 or 8, Mac.
Hey man, I got some great fucking sleep. I'm okay with it.
No. This island does not look like a fun place to live on.
Right behind you.
What, Casto?
Yeah.
After them!
Are you on Castle's Folly too?
No, I'm still in the Eulogian Temple trying to figure out this freaking puzzle.
Be sick.
Ow, arrows. Ow, arrows.
He sucks so.
Left flank!
I was just getting warmed up.
I know that godlikes are supposed to be rare now, but they need to make it so some of the enemies are occasional godlikes.
But aren't
Is that
godlikes being recalled by the gods?
I mean, yeah, but there's still some around. We've learned that from Takehu's note.
I haven't found that note yet.
It's in Hightown.
I didn't explore much of Hightown yet.
Yes. Oh wow, there actually wasn't shit in it this time.
Hey, remember?
Huh?
I can't remember. Is Strun a pump action or auto? Thank you.
Pump it, pump it.
Make the boss proud!
I forgot how hard it is to fight tiredness.
Inhale the caffeine.
I have none.
He sucks so.
Part of me is hoping for a second win, but another part of me hopes that I don't get a second win so I can actually sleep when it's time.
Well, when it hits 9, just sleep.
Yeah.
Even if as of right now the Redeemer kinda bad, and because I built it, and not sure if there's a better version, I keep forgetting that.
Redeemer
The Prime
Prime.
version, if that's what you mean.
Okay. Yeah, I like how it attacks.
Melee, and they didn't use a shotgun for its secondary action.
No, that's part of its normal melee combo.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, and its shotgun has a fucking massive amount of knockback.
Good.
Which, you know, opens them up for more slashing. So honestly, building attack speed for this weapon probably is really good.
A big beetle.
But yeah, I forgot I was gonna look up how to parry.
No, just stand in front of an enemy.
Now, honestly, that would be better. Pretty much just look up the button and then just practice on a medium difficulty enemy. Maybe a hard one so you can actually get better with it.
Chest.
To parry, you must first unlock the parry ability in the first row of the range tree.
Right behind you.
Okay, so next level up, gotta get parried from the ranger tree. I mean, you both know, Jacob.
Hey.
I knew it.
Godless Executioner? What? Oh, hi. Oh, that hurt.
What, you mean the boss?
Yeah, Godless Executioner. No, discounts priest. Gotta take you out. Take you out fast.
He sucks so.
By the way, this parasitic stab does a crazy amount of damage.
You mean the spell, not the staff, right?
Yeah, the spell.
Work up, envoy.
And you can do special full stun attacks with it as well. That did so much damage.
I knew you could do special stun attacks with bows and guns, but I wasn't expecting that you could do it with
Spell.
books too.
Weapons made from a spell.
Yeah.
How you know? And I love it.
You said the weapon is a staff, like the created weapon?
Yeah.
Maybe the created weapons take on the features of the weapon they're part of?
Maybe. I mean, the spell's called Parasitic Staff.
Why is it called parasitic?
Because each hit I do gives me essence back that casts a magic glyph.
What the fuck just shot me?
Goddess Executor is dead. I dodged the enemy shield bash by just crouching.
That tells you they paid a lot of attention to the hitboxes.
Watch yourselves.
That was also bad. I had to pause the game just to process that.
What, the whole dodging?
Yeah, by just crouching. Oh. Can I get back up? Come on, guys. Marius, where are you?
Over there. Hey, found the 5th piece of
Ow.
Rodica's thingy. Needs
I
the
can't-
last one now.
I currently only have 3 out of 5. I mean 3 out of 6.
Well, there's 2 of them in town. One of them's in High Town, one of them's in Shantytown.
I think I got the one in Shantytown already.
He was in a bird's nest.
Yeah.
I don't agree with all of your adherent laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
You know the weapon, the Talon?
So,
It's the pretty much throwing sticky bombs.
there's a lot of those, but continue.
How good are those weapons? Because I'm curious.
I mean, eh.
Really?
Do I have to climb all the way up there?
Got your grenade for ya. It's barred from the other side, but
Is a guy alive over here?
Please, please don't hurt us.
Hmm?
We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain
didn't think
Bardado
someone would
before
be
she
alive
comes and
over here.
kills us. We made a mistake. Defalva's Audra is unretrievable. On the bottom of the sea, somewhere between here and the Deadfire. We acquired some luminous Audra from the Valian Trading
I
Company.
have a question,
To
because
sell
I
it
don't
to
quite understand
Sapiente
it.
Defalva in Paradis.
Oh,
What is so
Ships
good
hit a massive
about
storm on the way here.
Goss?
And the Audra was lost.
speed.
We got to shore, but that's the least of our worries.
fastest warframe ever, to the point where if you stat them good enough to go faster than the map can load, and you end up like getting some weird funky textures.
Yeah, I know that, but like, what's the reason to like use them?
He's one of the more defensive frames, meaning he gets damage resistance just by moving. One of his abilities.
Yeah, and I remember another one of his abilities is a vent thing,
Yeah.
which is,
Matter
I'm
of perspective,
guessing,
isn't
good
it?
status
Our
affliction.
plan was to tell the client we
Yeah.
couldn't get the Audra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out of trouble. The Valians weren't far behind us.
I think it's for burn specifically.
Bardado gave us one last chance.
Burn and
Burn.
We
freeze.
could find enough Audra to replace what we lost. Trusting the company is always risky, but not returning the Audra will absolutely get us killed.
This chest.
Are you serious?
I like
You
how
do
if you
that
look
for us.
carefully inside the destructible boxes, you can actually see what item you're gonna get.
Yeah.
That is a good attention to detail.
If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Better odds than we have now. We're supposed to bring the Audra
Also,
to
there's
Bardado
this
at the Usher's
mod
Inn just
that gives
north of here.
you energy
It's
if you
probably already there
do
waiting for
electric
us.
damage.
If you somehow make it
Is
out
that
alive
good?
with the Audra,
I've seen it on
Sapiente
TikTok, so I wanted to
Defalva in
ask.
Paradis. Maybe he'll do some good with it.
Say again.
There's a mod that gives you energy based on how much lightning damage you deal. Is that good?
Depends on the frame.
And weapon, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So, like, on Vault, it would be amazing.
A little.
Some of us
No,
didn't
it'd be
make it
neat.
all the way here. I hope they're all right.
If there's an, it would be neat if there was an event in Warframe where it would be, of course, hard event near endgame, where you'd be able to do a kind of boss or dungeon thing that would allow you to get vaulted relics.
Isn't that what the... I'm pretty sure that's what the woman with the eye is for, man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Alright, I got a new ring. Yeah. So I gotta go deal with Bardado first.
What's so bad about Bardado?
Trading company person.
Oh, capitalist.
It's not nice.
Yeah, there's being a capitalist.
It's also not nice. How dare you?
By being an annoying bitch.
That part is true.
He sucks
I'm a
so.
professional. I take pride in my work.
You shouldn't.
Careful. There's a reason this place is called Castel's Folly, and it's not because of its whimsical sense of humor.
I'll be back.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm doing a favor for Mom before she gets home.
Illegal.
It's called enjoying helping people.
Yes, but not when you don't need to.
That's... What the fuck, man? You fucking broke my brain by saying that.
I was more meaning just because... blah, 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 blah. I was meaning more your mom specifically because the things she has you do are nonsense.
Let's see what you got. Make way.
Of course, the only other godlike I find is freaking maniac of soul binding.
I can't keep this up.
Fun, right?
I can't. That's more like it.
Of course there's an elder here.
Next one's mine. On your right. Nice right.
He sucks so.
You're not looking.
He sucks so.
Bye.
Boot. Don't we love the jokes that break Dust's brain?
moment, people. Take him down. Hey! Over here!
Bad scooter.
We make a good squad.
Lot of scooters.
Come and get me. Oh, no. No. Heal yourself.
He's also.
Come and get me! To the right!
Who the fuck are you? No, I am dead.
For you! Hey! Over here!
No, Mac, I gotta say. Marius is a very bad companion.
How so?
His humor's good, but in combat he's terrible.
He's great when it comes to spotting items and stuff.
I mean, I'll take him over no second companion, but God, is he terrible.
He's also.
I'll be back.
I'm down! Back in the fight. Watch the left. Hook up, envoy.
I've returned.
It lives.
That's all of them.
So don't we love the jokes that break your brain?
I do, honestly.
Dead spooters. Common Grimoire of the Spellblade. Well, the spooters and the ghosties are down.
Here they come. You're mine now. That's right. Come and get me! On your right.
He's also.
Quiet as the depths. Star metal, if I'm not mistaken. Might want to take that to a blacksmith.
I was just getting warmed up.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for.
Yay, I found yet another quest item that I did not even mean to stumble across. Yay.
Believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city. We piss off the captain or something?
Oh, hush. You're acting like we got sent to Shatterscarp with Gallowayne's tusks.
Might as well be. I mean, is it so much to want to sleep in a decent bed with a proper meal in my belly?
Ah, with people like you in our ranks, it's no wonder the Adirans are gaining so much ground.
Never thought I'd miss the barracks in the city.
I see a merchant. Where? Where, Barbie, the symbol of thine merchant? Over here.
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed? You sound just like one of my people, the Pargrunen. Though, unlike most other Pargrunen you'll meet here, I'm not actually from the Living Lands. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place. It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pagroon through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things never change. Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pagroonen that make me question this journey. Fair question. Not something you'd expect someone all the way in the White March to hear about, hmm? After my grandmother was taken by the Usher, I found her mother's writings, centuries old. They talked about a home her family left when she was just a child, and from that moment, I knew I had to return.
Sell the books, sell that, sell it. No. I don't think he's supposed to be floating like that.
Would it kill the Clavager to send us some better food?
You really
The Clavager's not alive no more.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What do you... You seriously haven't heard yet? Oh, shit.
Heard what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Emerald Stair must be lovely this time of year.
Nice view. What's with the architecture and making blades out of everything?
Closed. I suggest you turn around. So you're the Adiran envoy everyone's talking about. The embassy wants me to keep an eye on who comes and goes between here and Emerald Stair. Now, strictly speaking, the militia doesn't report to the embassy. But with the Clavager gone, what choice do we have? I'm afraid not. You need special permission to travel deeper inland. The ambassador wants us safe and tidy behind these walls. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back when the ambassador gives you leave.
We're not done in Dawnshore yet. We can worry about this later.
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
Garrus, which Audra are we talking about? I don't see any. Just Mac, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up.
I'm alright.
Aye, aye.
Open sesame.
Ready, aim.
Why did it? Sigh. Bro has nothing on him. Good view though. Is that a bone? Is that a weirdly shaped tree root or is that a bone? If it's a bone, that's concerning.
Stand back.
Here it comes.
Wait, that actually works? Bruh.
Coming in hot.
That's funny. Ouch. Okay, but like, what was the point of that?
I'm back.
So the electric pistol can activate the electric, which I find particularly funny.
I mean, it makes sense.
And you saw Gaiman sounded familiar. He's voiced by Matt Mercer.
Say what now?
So Gaiman, the godlike of Viethas, he's voiced by Matt Mercer.
I mentioned this the other day. Neither of you guys responded to me.
Here.
I was probably asleep.
Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? The trees speak through their roots, a forest greater than its parts. We are not alone. This soothes us.
Just like the strangler. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret.
The Envoy blacked out for a minute, and now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Interesting, but confusing. I guess that one. All of the enchantments on this weapon are terrible, but I'd rather A than none.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
Bring any good late-night reading? Or was there something you wanted to talk about? So... You've heard What do you want to know? Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Right. What do you want to know? Let's see. I assume the things I know line up with your experience surviving in the grasslands. Not much else I can tell you. I've been traveling with you. Oh, gods. Let's see. I assume... Right. Good talk.
Thoughts and whispers.
Oh, more cutscene.
We feel them rumble beneath the surface. We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand. They come on foreign ships, exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair, the scent of distant shores to their skin.
Don't tell me the Rawatai are coming back.
New growth from dead wood. Why?
So, since I liked since I love Matt Mercer, and my curiosity was overwhelming, I chose to put the splinter faders in the statue. It didn't work.
The wind stirs the field of grain.
You probably shouldn't have done
The
that.
ground stirs. New roots
And then
taller than
afterwards, I
the old.
convinced him to sacrifice himself to go into the statue.
Swords.
Alright, never mind. I take back what I said.
And he agreed, because the only other options would be to either attack him or kill him, sacrifice myself, or to get him to sacrifice himself. Since they didn't want to attack him because I like Matt Mercer, I chose for him to sacrifice himself. He did, so went into statue, and still didn't work.
Claviger's blood on the breeze.
Although from his body I got
Wolves
a really good, unique weapon.
Is the
Yeah, that's why I was
instinct to
saying you shouldn't have done that, but never mind.
That's light of day. You want more bear claw, one more primal flame,
tiger builds
or
its
enchantment
den
requirement.
beside the lions. Anxious peace. Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us. A past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds.
And I
This
have
is all
unlocked
we know.
Parry.
We learn much.
The next chance we get, you should unlock Parry in the Ranger skill tree.
Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
Maybe.
Maybe if you want to know how to parry, then yeah. I love how this sword looks. It's always on fire.
But it's not mace.
I don't mind. I can always avoid putting skill points into the mace buff to put skill points into the ranger buff of swords.
You can remove points if you spend money. It's pretty cheap the first time, I think.
Ugh, I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Hush now. Save
Oh,
us
gotta speak to the voice.
You say that like, my talking is actually going to make this hurt more.
It's because it is. Do you even hear yourself?
Yeah, sure. Ugh, that stings. All right. I'll shut up.
That cartographer mentioned this spot in their letter. Let's take a look around.
No, I'm here for the Rawatai right now there, Chief. Okay, well I guess the Rawatai can wait, because loot.
Not sure if I'm gonna regret this, but I gave the statues to the voice.
I did too.
You did?
Yeah.
What was your reasoning?
I didn't have one. I just thought it was going to be a bad idea.
My reasoning is that once I'm able to free whatever thing this is into statue.
If we can.
Yeah, if we can. I can only hope it won't do what Aeolus does and actually just wants to experience the world instead. Because the statue doesn't look anywhere near as big as Aeolus.
Keep in mind that Aeolus isn't the only god you should be thinking that comparison of.
True.
I think the only god we honestly wouldn't have to worry about is Bareth.
Fair enough. Also, I feel safe about this statue because it's nowhere near as big as the freaking Titan Aeolus.
Hold it there, amigo.
And it's
We're
made
expecting someone tonight for sure.
of wood and
but
rock.
You're not them.
So it can easily be destroyed if need be.
You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. I told you we were the buddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valian Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity.
Hey, you know,
essence of the statue. Okay.
I bring back
do you
the
remember
Adra,
how
or
Loki
I
sounds
bring back the
in the Marvel Rivals game?
Yes, badly.
Yeah.
Guess what he also voices?
Oh.
Joel.
Oh, so he's a dead man walking. Meh.
And Aaron Black. He voices
Okay,
Pagan Min?
That one I didn't expect. Those two I did not expect.
Cute. No barrister, me. But failure to sell off their stolen goods doesn't erase the fact that they were stolen in the first place.
These are skins for Loki?
No.
Well then.
Oh, do you want a voice actor for Loki and all rivals and the other people he voiced, right?
From your corpse. Bring me their heads!
Oh, this is the boss. But Dust was talking about the voice actor.
Back on my feet.
The guy that voices Rocket also voices the, what was it? Desmond Miles.
Oh, interesting.
Not looking good.
Pagan Min! Pagan Min!
I knew he was gonna
Pagan
do it.
Min! Yay!
Had to bring it up, Dust.
Each time I hear the name, I gotta do it.
No.
Over here!
The chunky bear.
Chunky, chunky, chunky bear. Chunky, chunky, chunky bear.
Back on my feet.
Dead bear. Not expecting this to turn into a boss fight, just saying.
Was it another infect bear?
No, it was a person that I was talking to, and when I denied it, she turned into a boss fight.
Oh.
Let's see what you got.
Ow. Grenade.
You beat it already?
Oh.
Oh.
Boot.
Need a hand. Stay. Here I go. That's more like it. Hey! Over here!
Dead boss. Oh, so all she had on her was a lot of money. Yay. Not bad, but not preferable.
How much money she gave you?
I think around 270, give or take. I didn't do the math thoroughly. I just did quick math.
Fair enough.
So I got one more totem piece to find, and then I'll have the Wodaka totem. Where the fuck do I get the Wodaka totem core?
Oh, Wodaka's me.
I literally just need the Wodaka totem core, and then it'll be done. But I don't know where to get that.
Clearly, you have to get it at the spot where it is.
Gasp.
I know, you're welcome for the help. You just find it much easier now, right?
Oh. Wait, is this it? I hear shiny.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
Oh, it's a quest. Dead face.
Although you'd be happy to get a quest. Oh, damn. Okay, so Mr. Bam.
Oh.
I highly recommend parrying with the Beetle Shield.
Why is that?
It summons a ghostly large beetle, and it has a ranged attack that seems to one-shot these Zoribs.
Now, why will you be bullying the lizards?
Okay, they attack first. All I'm doing is showing them the consequences of their actions. Did you give Marius the ability that his shots deal bleed accumulation now?
Yeah, I didn't really level up any of the other stuff though.
Not even his bleeding ability that can do bleed accumulation?
No, I mean I didn't upgrade it past the bleed accumulation.
What about his arrow shots? 'Cause it's passive of his as well.
You mean the bleed arrow shot? Yeah, I got that.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair. Ice front.
This is a whole fucking bandit camp.
You okay?
No, I took an arrow to the face. I am not okay.
Let's see what you got.
Come on out, my beetle friend.
Right.
Never mind, I'm dead.
Rip.
Damn, I'm dead. I had a question, but I immediately forgot it.
Good. Boot.
Oh, coming all the way back here after I died? Seriously?
Back in the fight.
He sucks so.
Ow. Dumb bear. Ow, bear hurt.
Did you know that Fulham has infinite ammo?
Yes, I told you this.
Well, I forgot.
The what has infinite ammo?
The Fulman.
Oh. I don't think I'm ever going to give up this shield.
Took an arrow to the knee, I'm dead.
I guess it can no longer be an adventure.
Well, no shit, I'm dead.
You reached out taking an arrow to the knee. I got yeeted. Holy sh... glad that grenades actually do damage in this game. You heard?
I would like to suggest otherwise.
Keep your guard up. You don't look like the type to negotiate.
Show me what you got.
I don't think
Watch
grenades
yourself.
actually do much damage.
Time to rally. Hey! Over here!
He sucks so.
Come and get me!
What the?
Right flank.
Zarb Seer. Okay.
Nice shot.
He sucks so.
Right with you.
A little Luke, I wanna love to loot.
Where'd they go?
I'm a Luke Goblin that loves to loot.
Can attest to that.
Next one's mine. Let's see what you got.
I'm in love with this fire sword. It looks amazing, it's on fire permanently.
And also attest to that, the sword being good.
Are still using it?
Yeah.
Nice. Our camp. Yes. Yes, I know I can upgrade unique weapons, test use and make it a party camp. I do upgrade last night day, I'm going to get Golden Sun Zenith, so killing enemies restores 10% of my maximum health instead of 3.
I don't see the enchantments of killing an enemy being particularly helpful.
So after you're gonna go for Blinding Daybreak then, this whole parry deals high stun to the attacking enemy.
That's what I would pick. Although, I don't use a shield much, so I didn't pick that one.
I mean, can't you also parry with sword?
Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say. I don't know if you actually need to parry with the sword itself.
I've been seeing a lot more bandits since the dream.
So I'm gonna stick with Golden Sun Zenith to be safe because I use a shield. Just need one more Primal Flame and one Bear Claw.
Shouldn't be here.
Hi there.
You're gonna regret this.
Nice work.
Man, where's the Wodaka fucking totem piece when you goddamn need it? Can never get too much food. So I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I can confirm you get mastery points even when the weapon isn't level 30.
Good to know.
Also, they changed how the mastery tests work.
How do they change it?
They made it so there isn't a cooldown timer.
So you can try
Keep
them over
doing
and over again?
Yep.
Nice. Mr. Bam?
I've returned.
Welcome back. Oh my gosh!
Hey, it's Bick.
Welcome back.
So have you guys ever eaten, or not eaten, drank sarsaparilla soda before?
Nope.
Dust?
I have not.
You gonna answer the question?
I didn't hear because the dog started barking.
You have ears. Have you ever drank in sarsaparilla soda before?
I don't think so.
It's very interesting.
Oh yeah, I found a second unique weapon.
Huh.
It's called Drawn in Winter. Basically, I one-handed axe.
What do?
To your left.
Rising chill. Power attacks deal moderate frost accumulation to nearby enemies, and freezing lash hits deal plus 10% bonus frost damage.
And out of curiosity, where is it?
Did you get the mission yet to find the memory for the voice?
Yeah.
You get it from there. After you do the whole memory thing, it appears in a pillar of ice behind you.
Need to make sure to grab that. Fucking spiders, go away. What is with the unholy amounts of spooters? I'm sure Dust loves that.
No.
Oh yeah, when I did the past quest, the Reclaimed Memory Fragment quest, I also got a new godlike passive that increases my maximum health by 10%.
Interesting, I think.
How come you always say I think to something that you know the definite answer to?
Because extra maximum health is kind of a bleh extra.
Oh no, you don't.
Like, it's not bad, but it can be iffy on how helpful it is.
I mean, like, he adds that to pretty much any user. Tell him, you can say, I just won the lottery, I'm rich now. He'll be like, that's good, I think.
Well, depending on who you are, that I think could be very accurate.
Or, my mom just beat cancer, that's good, I guess.
There is no I think about that one.
Yeah, Mac, I think you're just exaggerating.
Very.
Nice and quiet here. Take a moment to breathe.
Not my dumbass forgetting how to get up there.
What is the way you prefer to get orc missiles?
Sargasaruk, because it's fast.
And where is that located?
Saturn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Might not be fast for you though.
Level.
No, I mean, you don't exactly have the bestest weapon, so it might not be very fast for you.
Well, I know, but I'm still asking what level for a reason.
You can look at it, it's on Saturn. You
Well,
have
I thought
eyes.
you would... Yeah, but I thought you would have known, so I asked you.
Low person.
Ah, you've come back. Any news? Oh, thanks, Scan. And thank you. We'd be in dire straits if we showed up in Thirdborn with nowhere to live.
Aye, that's the truth, love. Many thanks, Envoy.
Were you able to find the Andra's kiss for Gladwine's site? Oh, that's splendid. Gladwine can finally get some relief.
Aye, I could use some, love. Many thanks, Envoy.
There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking. A lot of the locals have resorted to smuggling because of our control over shipping. And we can't use Adiran ships if we're trying to hide ourselves from our countrymen. The problem is that these smugglers
How would
found
you
out
build
we're Adiran,
Flex Prime?
No, don't like us much.
and they've doubled their price.
Lex?
We had barely enough for the journey before.
Crit. It's pretty much just a pocket sniper.
Yes. I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Gladwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Yes. We're not proud of our past. There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Ha! More than one.
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the Living Lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the Godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to Scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us.
Why would someone pray to Skane? Skane's kind of mean.
Maybe it's the closest to get Skaven. Skane's just Skaven without the V.
On this one, what are 2 fugitives to an empire anyway?
Ah, you've...
I mean, it's not entirely inaccurate, funny enough, because Skane is, you know, the god of disease and all of that shenanigans. Oh, Mr. Lizard isn't here anymore.
Mr. Lizard?
Yes. Mr. Lizard not here anymore. Oh wait, no, Mr. Lizard's in house.
Oh, it's you! Sorry, things are busy around here.
Oh, you mean Taka?
This fella keeps me on my toes. We're still working
Mr.
things
Lizard.
out. I can't describe it. We're
It must
nothing
be
alike,
weird being
but
a soul
he seems to
twin with
enjoy
a
it here.
Zorip.
I'm so glad I listened to you. I finally feel like I'm home.
I could agree with that. I'm not sure the context of the whole soul
Have
bits,
you ever
but
had raw fish? I saw him eating it, so I tried it. It's not bad.
Dehengen, no, no, no.
What?
No.
What?
She just said, "Have you ever tried raw fish? I saw him eating it last night, so I tried it. Not bad." No, no. Lizards can eat that because they have anti everything. Humies can't do that. No.
I think I heard him laugh the other day.
You said Sargus Rook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The smugglers minding their own business. This dude with fucking fungus on his head just fucking Batmans from a cliff in front of them. Hello, Ed boy.
Nothing to see here, friend.
It's all right. I know who he is.
Wait, you're back? Okay. This is gonna suck.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor. Ooh, and who are you?
Yeah, my
One of
Lex is doing
Hildar's
11,000
lapdogs?
damage when it crits.
Hey.
Had to adjust a good few mods.
As what? With looks like those, I'm guessing... Jester?
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
Literally, don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you. Heard you died and came back. Good trick. Remember, we never saw each other. Appreciate you talking things down. Appreciate you talking
Nothing to see here, friend.
One little inconvenience that I'm thinking about this game is that enemies
But-
don't respawn. Whether it's Zorips, spiders, or bears, you know, just wildlife, nothing respawns. So it makes it so walking to and fro is bad. Like, it's nice to see the efforts of your labor, you know, doing things, right? But, like, wildlife is constantly changing. Fucking bring wildlife when you walk around, damn it.
Oh, you're back. Praise Wodika. Ah, you've come back.
Dugoru, who are you exactly performing for? The only people here are me and my 2 companions.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Oh, wonderful. How did you do it?
Which page told him to do? I told him to do the comedy one. Think you used to laugh?
Did you hear
Same.
that,
I
dearest?
think that's the one I picked.
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy.
He's making animal
Don't think
noises
we'll
right
be
now.
needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
It's rare to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
You just saved their lives, Envoy. Well done.
We can never repay you for your kindness. God's...
I mean, how is it a crime to defend oneself when they're getting attacked? That's my question.
Yeah.
Classism or something? Well, that depends on the world, or laws. Are you talking about in game or like in real life?
Everywhere. If you're minding your own business and you're just having an argument with someone, you know, with words, and then someone comes at you with a knife, how is it illegal to defend yourself?
When it's a corrupt society where the rich/nobles are allowed to do whatever they want.
Yeah, but that doesn't pertain to the governing laws, though.
Does if they control the governing laws.
And we're not talking about nobles. We're talking about the government.
Wait, is that star metal? Abaddon's arse. This stuff is rare.
Because
I'd
in
love to make
Adir,
something with it, but I'd be afraid of ruining it. I can't think of anybody else in Paradise who could either. Who knows? Maybe there's a blacksmith in another city who can help.
in Adir, apparently it's illegal to defend oneself.
Well, if I were a betting
Yeah, that's
girl,
stupid.
I'd wager one of the smiths in Solace Keep could work with it. Good luck getting inside, though. Or surviving the journey there.
Right. Gallowayne's Tusks is one of the deadliest places in the world. Probably not worth the trip.
No thank you. I'll take my chances with the smugglers here any day.
I still have not found an arbalist yet. I am upset. Mac, I found a new book. It's called the Spellblade book.
What does it do?
It summons ethereal blades and ethereal bows.
What do you yourself use?
I think so. I haven't used it.
Mine?
Mac, make sure you check, make sure you check stores that you've already visited once before. Because... Oh, hold on.
They have new stuff.
But, yeah, Mac, what you said.
Okay.
I don't know if their stock changes or if it happens when you level up, but their stocks do change. And I will be right back. I'm gonna check if dinner's done real quick.
Mm-hmm. Where are all these bears coming from?
You know what I really want?
What?
The equivalent of the nerve gear without killing the person, if you die, to be a thing.
Fair enough. I can see that being fun.
I'm finally making Hystrix Prime.
Nice. Really?
I'll be back.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Mac, did you get the warning about Hightown yet?
No, not yet.
Wake up, Mac. You got an hour. You got an hour and a half to go.
I know. Just trying to find where I can buy the last spare claw.
There is a merchant in Hightown you can do that to, or get it from.
Parodies and ladders. Let me just get 2 of them.
Dust, wake up.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for
And
me?
he's not alive.
Thank you. Thank you!
He said he'll be
Now
back.
my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be. Perfectly honest? My track record isn't great, but this is the best chance I've ever had. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Holy shit, that mission gave a lot of XP. Okay, I found a trinket or an amulet, and it's kind of bad.
What does it do?
Drinking a potion, or drinking any type of potion, clears you of all afflictions.
What's bad about that?
Because I have a different amulet.
Welcome back, Envoy. Show it here.
What's up,
Guess you were
going
just the
to
one storm
since
she
I,
couldn't survive.
Hi.
Be safe out there. You hear?
Spiderling killed me because of my lowered reaction time and stuff while tired.
Yeah, but if you do that, you're gonna fall asleep early, and that'd be bad.
Not if I watch something I'm interested in.
We've all seen what happens when Dust does that. He falls asleep within the first 5 seconds.
True, but I'm not Dust.
I have a feeling you're still gonna fall asleep. Also,
no.
Did you turn in the mission?
Watch your back.
La, la, la.
Don't.
Mission where you got the fancy glowing sword from. Did you turn it in yet? At the city?
What, to talk to Orc? Yeah, I did. And I got their necklace from them.
It's Dawn Treader, which is the name of the mission. Find someone to report at the embassy.
Yes.
How do I get into the embassy? Because the map is showing me in a completely different direction from actually where the embassy is, and I'm
because
very
he's
confused.
not inside the embassy. He's to the left a bit against a wall. Outside. He's sitting on a bench.
Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets?
Alright, I'll go check there in a minute. Apparently there are random encounters in the city.
You've got to help.
He's gonna know that.
Again.
Neither did
Everyone
I until
take
just
a
now.
deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
Apparently this is a
You
quest,
seem to like
or a mini
beating up
quest,
on
I don't know.
little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
He's been shaking me down for half my earnings. But now I can't afford to feed my family.
Take it easy. He's gonna walk away and leave you in peace, right?
Unless you want another arrow in your guts, turn around and leave us to our business. Ha! You Adirans always think everyone's out to get you. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Why did you have to bring size into this?
He's only saying that because these fools wouldn't stand a chance against you. Listen, I get it.
A new
Times are tough.
animatronic
And you
is
thought
being
this man
introduced
was
to the
easy
FNAF
pickings.
world.
Now, you
I'm
know
scared
better.
to ask.
So, walk away
I
while
think
you
it's
can.
a Jack-in-a-Box
scrawny
animatronic.
elf and
Or I
a
guess
tree trunk of
Jacqueline
an
in a box.
Almauer.
It's its female
I could take
animatronic.
those odds.
It's called Secret of
Boss,
the Mimic.
maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike
But we
seems
only know
wrong somehow.
we only have a trailer right now.
We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
Settle yourself! Take him down!
Don't you get it, boys!
It doesn't sound particularly interesting.
I didn't see chairs, I don't know much about it. Other than it's a new animatronic that's, I guess, inspired from Jack-in-a-Box.
Just when I thought this would be too easy.
Oh my god, finally I can kill
That's
this
solid.
twit.
You really stepped in the socket.
Have you met Thala yet? That ogre that smart mouths you in the city?
Already killed him.
Yeah, that was the random encounter I was talking about. The guy at the apothecary.
Yeah, that was a random encounter.
Considering I had been in that area before and I never got that, I would beg to differ.
You have to go there when investigating your own murder. You're told to go to the apothecary, you go there, and then that is they are warning you, like, if you do anything, he's gonna go after you. You get into a fight with You get into a fight with the guy bullying the apothecary, and when you kill that guy, Dala comes in with her schoons to attack you. It's a boss fight.
I got all of that, but before the whole murder thing.
If you walk to the city, you already got hit with the arrow and you got saw your own murder thing. That's where I got Marius.
Well, that's only if you have the dwarf with you. I did all this without the dwarf.
How? You have to go in the city to do it, and instantly you do, you forget you get shot with an arrow.
Yeah, but you don't immediately have to go get the dwarf. I actually explored rather than running straight to the ambassador.
I can't believe they're dead. It's
Well,
over.
regardless, it's not a random encounter.
Boss man is dead. Good.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
I thought the perk of killing the biggest guy in the gang was scaring the rest of them off.
Don't I know it? Good help is hard to come by. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. It's not easy running a business in Paradise, but it can be profitable if you invest in some protection. That gang was not my wisest investment.
This is why you always ask for references.
You would need protection if you'd stop doing things that make people want to kill you.
Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
Oh, that guy you saved can sell bear claws too.
Oh, I have to remember that. Also, I'll be back and get something to drink.
On your right! You're on your right! You don't stand a chance! Let's see what you got!
Money.
Yeah.
Hey! Over here!
Die.
Ow.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
That is a concerning statement. Wait a minute, hold on. And there's someone else over here too. Or not, she ran away.
Hold it, take out our leader!
That takes care of that problem.
Guess it isn't Sparrowhawk territory anymore, now is it?
Sapiento Devolva has perfected a potion that revitalizes plants. You seem oddly disappointed by this result.
Interesting.
Now, why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
First time in my life I ever really felt partisan.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
You've got some god-looking up.
Handful, how can I help?
I can't tell you how grateful I am that you The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theories about a certain shipment of herbs. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. And I assume you figured it out as well. Do you object? Noted. Thank you for your diligence, Envoy. Better to know these things and bide our time. Probably best not to get involved. No one gets too uptight about what happens in the bathhouse.
Out here, we like to think of laws as suggestions. Glad to see you're embracing the local culture.
I'm going to Miss Yella's campfire stories.
Is any luck?
bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stayed dead.
Well, you see, they made me stay dead real good, so that don't say much.
Yeah. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. You already met the apothecary. I'd suggest we pay him another visit.
Seems like a good place to start.
Without a second thought. I've bought my fair share of poisons in case some nin dude out there tries to take something I need. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Yeah, level up. Yay, unlocked all of Garrus's abilities. Woo. Yay, unlocked all of Marius's abilities. Woo.
Sorry, hon. I'm on my break.
I wouldn't have picked that color, but it's good on you.
Sorry, Envoy. No heroes this game. Looking still free.
Where in the hell is he?
What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Hold on, where is it?
Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the blessed A forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Saint Ettore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. Well, at least that's some encouragement.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, and follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Look, most Paradisans don't like the adherents. We've been here for generations, and we knew how to handle our own. Adir changed that, and not for the better. Some of us have been more wronged by Adir than others. Well, wronged by the Steel Garrote. They're a minority of Paradisans, but they're willing to kill to strike back at Adir, even at an Imperial envoy.
Careful where you say that. The last thing Paradise needs is a Diran panic.
I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, envoy.
Thank
So
you,
we're going
sir.
to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I imagined my day would be like.
I don't think I can get on that roof. Did my quest bug? Because if it did, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, fuck. Ow.
I've returned.
Oh my god, it's alive. I think my quest bugged, and I'm upset, and I don't want to look it up because of spoilers, so I'm not sure what to do.
Make a separate save file for that situation and load a previous save file.
Well, you see, the problem with that is that this quest is pretty old, and I thought I just had to return to it. So, yeah. So I'm not sure what to do here. You got any ideas?
No.
Claviger Amond allowed these interlopers onto
By the way, Dust, pop onto the stream. I made a joke last night, and you weren't here to see it because you were dead.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a joke, it was more a funny situation.
Hmm.
Well, I need to get over there.
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language. Ah, the Emperor's
I
envoy.
guess I got pulled into something.
I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Deerens to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor
I'm just
Luthien.
imagining you walking along the street. It's my own business, going to an objective. That random lady. Hey, you. I'm gonna complain to you real quick.
Mushroom.
How else should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
I agree with the captain, man.
Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot!
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple. Very well, envoy. Though it would be easier to do my job if there were fewer distractions.
I suppose you'll have to rely on that famous Deeren discipline then. Many thanks, envoy.
Melissa have their own fucking
Envoy?
shit to do. Stop yapping, woman. Where is the fucking thing? It's here somewhere. Okay, I went the wrong way.
Gods, what a mess.
I'm back.
Sweeping up blood. Fascinating technique.
Feels like they fucked up my poor table, too.
It'll be right up here. So, Dust, you ready to see the most handlebariest handlebar mustache you've ever laid your eyes upon?
Sure.
The mightiest of the handlebars.
Hello, Deeren. Always nice to have a repeat.
It's fucking magnificent.
It looks like it wants to leave his face.
It looks like in like a food commercial or something, it would flap away if he ate something delicious. Am I wrong?
No. I love the comparison. Mac, where was the guy that you're talking about for the Dawn Treader? Because I, for the life of me, cannot find him.
Go to the front of the embassy building. Then he's on the bench that's on the left side of the building.
Yeah, that's where I went, and the only guy that was over there was Cadwellin or some I forgot his name.
Yeah, Cadwin's supposed to be sitting on a bench for his brother Auric.
I didn't see Auric there.
Well, that didn't take long.
It was there for me. Maybe talk to Cadwin. See what he says.
When I'm done with this thing over here, yeah. Oh, hey, bandits. I'm just gonna say, I love the dwarf's personality, but in terms of combat, he needs to go.
He sucks so.
You're not looking so good.
Back.
I heard you said this earlier.
I said that he was shit in combat, not all that other stuff.
Coming from your right.
Said you liked his personality before too.
Not earlier.
You did.
Not.
You did.
I did not. But again, besides the point, I think as soon as I get a different companion, unless they're somehow worse than he is, I'm going to swap him out.
I'm dying.
That's assuming there are more companions.
Back in the fight.
I mean, there's 2 empty slots on the companion skill sheet thing, so
It's safe to assume there are more companions, but I'm not going to hold my breath.
Yeah, that could just be more skill trees for the one companion.
I mean, that's also true. Mac, after you did the whole thing with the poison and the death thingy, did you still have the objective go see the Watcher?
yeah,
So you searched through Claviger's estate and everything?
not yet. Didn't do Claviger's estate yet.
What about the temple?
Not yet.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. I'm in
I was going to go to the Watcher first before I do those.
I wonder if we're actually going to see Takehu in the game. I doubt it. Given how old that game is, or the second one I mean, I would be very surprised if they brought Takehu back. Because Matt Mercer is one thing, but like, there's no guarantee the voice actor for Takehu would be back, you know?
Fair enough.
I think the only 2 characters we could honestly see come back, like in person, would be Takehu and... No, 3. Takehu, the woman with the bird that I'm forgetting the name of. You know, the Rawatai woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and... Why am I forgetting his name? The Orlan.
Seraphim.
Thank you. Because didn't Seraph... Oh wait, you haven't finished this episode, so you wouldn't know. But, I think what I was going to say was I think that, if I remember correctly, he's ending that he sails off onto the distant shores, so there's a good chance he could land here.
Maybe. I know there's another thing where he ends up becoming like a serial killer.
That's only if you betray him. You know, the whole slavery, etc., etc.
Fair enough.
I don't know about you, but I don't think any of us are going to be delving into that aspect. Ugh. I'm looking for a key. I have not found said key. I'm upset. Mac, what, have you been able to tell what's more effective
anything worth
between
finding,
cold damage and fire?
Be in here.
Assuming you've used the axe a bit.
I have not used the axe, so I couldn't tell yet. Though I have used Blizzard, and freeze proc building is pretty quick.
Well, there you have it.
That and
So,
freeze damage
Private
seems
Draymond
to
not
be
only knew about
very
the
good
rebels,
against a
he
lot
also
of
gave them
enemies.
access
It
to a
doesn't seem
hideout
like
in
a
the
lot are
cistern.
immune to it or resistant.
Fair enough.
Like, out of all the magic types from the basic book that we get at the beginning of the game, ice has been the most effective so far.
Fair enough.
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise.
Though mostly it's
but
only
I
been
never
effective
would have
for
believed he'd
keep
get
the
in bed
enemy
with
frozen in
organized
place.
rebels. Look,
Which is
Well, yeah,
good
but you
enough.
everyone who settles in the living lands
get
comes
good
from somewhere.
extra damage
but
from
until
breaking the
recently,
ice.
Those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right.
Blah. Are skeletons immune to cold?
You hired me to hunt the rebels
no.
down. And now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra.
I've
Good
frozen
place for a hidden
skeletons pretty
base.
easily.
It sits just below the city.
What,
But
you
the people
find
and patrols will never
giant
look.
skeletons that appeared after getting the codex?
No, I'm just thinking out loud, since I'm probably going to use that axe once I get it, since it's literally just a better version of the fire sword, except, you know, cold.
Fair.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of
I have a
Andra.
question.
Then. It's east of here, just across the canal.
Is
in the
Mirage
plaza with
good?
the big statue.
Right. After
Now-
you.
Glass cannon.
Yeah. Mirage only has two good abilities, one that helps her not die, and the other one which is just the delete button, but past that her kit is pretty non-existent.
What about Hall of Mirrors?
That's the one I'm referring to on keeping her alive.
Yeah, that it also doubles as a damage ability.
Now, the delete button that I'm referring to is her ultimate. The disco ball, as Matt calls it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing that sleight of hand is good for is inflicting cold status.
And that disco ball gets even better if you have the mod from Mirage that instead of making her throw it forward, it actually follows you. Like it stays next to you and follows you while still shooting those lasers everywhere.
It's a very effective warframe if you want to do nothing.
Yeah, if you build it right, you can just stand on a defense objective, throw the activate the thing, and just stand there and watch as everyone dies.
It doesn't work effectively on Steel Path, but still the concept is the same.
Which abilities is the extracted one?
Mirrors, I think.
Really? Hall of Mirrors, the thing that makes clones of the person?
Wait, no, Spectrophage, I think.
That's not a thing.
What are the names of the abilities? Tell me.
Hall of Mirrors, Sleight of Hand, Eclipse, Prism. Prism is ultimate.
It's either Eclipse or the Mirrors. I don't remember which
It's
one is one of
Eclipse.
the two.
Oh god damn, that's amazing. Eclipse is a great fucking damage
If
ability.
you're looking for a damage ability that ups your damage, you'd be better off getting Rhinos.
Why?
25% bonus by doing nothing.
Eclipse is a 65 bonus.
Don't you have to roar in order to activate it, as I know?
Yeah, but you have to do that with every frame. Also,
Well,
Dust, what do you mean 65?
65% damage increase.
What's
and,
the catch? All right,
20.
they changed that fucking ability a while ago. I remember. Yep.
What did you
What's the
think
catch?
Well, it's... Well, for right now, I have a couple of efficiency mods, but it's 20 energy. It lasts 10 seconds. You can either increase your damage by 50%, I'm assuming, and you can reduce... You can choose instead to reduce the damage you take by 25%.
Yeah, but there's a catch. What is it?
There isn't.
There has to be, because Eclipse used to be you gain damage when you're in the light and X something when you're in the dark. They couldn't just make it. They couldn't just make it literally 65% extra damage.
It's
then
50.
That would make
I
rhinos,
have strength mods.
Wouldn't think
because then that would make rhinos useless.
What do I know?
It says nothing about any caveats.
Hail and well
And the mod for that
Temple of
specific
Andre
ability
is
is
open to
fucking
all.
amazing. Unless you can't put
good to
ability,
see you again.
the mod for an
I
ability
take it
that's
you're
been
here on
transmuted
official
onto a different frame.
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
I'm gonna bring down my ice cream.
Though I suppose an Adiran envoy runs across all manner of strange folk. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels.
This woman screams red
People
flag
say
to
they're
me.
outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
Yes.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life.
Yes,
For
but
some of
randomly
us,
murdering
that
people
means
isn't the way to
hiding
do
in plain
that.
sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed. Ask me anything you like, but be warned, you aren't ready for the answers. To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Deja vu.
Eagwolf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. None of them are the Emperor's plaything.
Alright, I'm back.
You must be special. And not in a good way. I have nothing more to say to you.
But yeah,
You're so
Eclipse
eager to die
doesn't
again.
say it has
The one
any
you want is downstairs
specific
in the cistern. No doubt
downsides or
sharpening his
anything.
blade. The door is on the wall.
So, are you thinking of a different frame? Because Mirage has no things referring to the dark.
Just because you have me cornered doesn't mean I have to go
It
quietly.
used to be that. I told you they changed it.
This is mine.
Okay. I was corrected. Sleight of hand has something that I don't really understand, but yeah.
I literally just said twice that they changed it.
That's all of them.
I'm just gonna check if the quest ends if I do this, because if so, I want to go see the Watcher first. Okay, it does not end. That's all I wanted to know. No spoilers, just if it ends with the Watcher or etc. Like on one hand, I can sympathize with the people living here, right? Because they don't like the extra law that's stepping into the place. But on the other hand, from what we learned about all of our companions, this place was terrible before. People were killing each other and all that. What's your guys' take?
I don't know much about it, so I don't really have a great take.
What?
Well, that's it. I don't know enough about it, so I don't have a take.
Mac? Did Mac fall asleep?
Nope. No, I just heard him unmute. He's thinking because he wasn't listening.
I could only focus on like one thing at a time right now.
Mac, I can sympathize with these people in Paradis and whatnot, because, you know, the law moving in, or Adir, whatever, whichever you want to call it. And... But on the other hand, from what we've seen from Garrus and the other dwarf companion, you know, everyone in here was killing each other before, so
Thick
law
darkness
isn't
and a
bad.
smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Your take, Mac? Great. That was an answer.
So, my take on what?
Boy?
My take on
twice
what?
Now.
Okay, we'll see the third time. Take on what?
Sigh. I can sympathize with the people in Paradis and the Living Lands, because, you know, knew everything, Adir moving in, etc. But from what we've seen with all of our companions, people were murdering each other here left and right.
That was because of the Dream Scourge. Made them go crazy and violent.
No, I mean before that. The law is a suggestion and people get stabbed and stuff.
Oh. That, yeah. Not sure what to say about that.
I think, no matter what, I think I'd rather have law than no law, because I don't want to be randomly shanked on the street.
Yeah.
They don't look friendly.
Quiet, Nimdut. That's not hitting hard enough.
By the way, Mac. Quest does not end if you do the estate thing first. I checked.
Okay. Good.
So you can do whatever order you want.
Good to know. Thanks for telling me. Can't. It's my limit.
On your left.
I think he's going to bed. Yep.
Bruh.
I mean, are you surprised?
No,
These
but I
people
was
aren't
expecting him
trained
to last till 9.
They're just regular people with weapons.
I wasn't.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Interesting note.
What?
Here's the assassin is feeling remorse about doing the murder.
That's not common.
And kinda defeats the point.
Watch out.
How so?
Pressure plates on the floor.
Usually you don't murder someone.
Yeah.
You don't murder someone in the first place, not
If you want help
feel
running
bad
through
about
that,
it afterwards.
just word.
Yeah.
I won't let him through. Here it comes. Oh no, you don't.
Just what you doing, and why isn't it Kingmaker or Mass Effect?
I was getting on Netflix to watch something.
Glad that's over.
You know
Legal.
what that web means. Be ready.
Coming in hot.
More Blessed spiders. Way too many of you.
You can burn away spider eggs. That's convenient. I'm sure the spiders don't think that way, though.
Nice job.
Oh, big spider.
Hey! Over here! I've got a shot. Quit moving.
Keep quiet.
Ow, big spider hurt.
On your right.
Isokso!
Next one's mine.
That all you had? What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods, not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
I wonder why you'd get a lecture about this, Garrus. Hey, loot. I like loot. I wish it was better loot, though.
Well, some loot's better than no loot.
Yeah. True, I think. Hey, lockpick. I got money. So Dust, what you watching?
Alice in Borderlands.
Took you long enough to actually continue watching that. What episode are you on?
5.
Game, can I please have the Wodoka totem piece? I would very much like it.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
I would like the totem core game,
Remember
pretty
that
please.
tiny little stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Never hurts to have more of those. What was the point of coming over here? Unless... Okay, there we go. Ominous hallway.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no-entry sign would suffice? Over there, a lever. Probably disables the blades. For all the good it does from here.
You're not getting away. Mine now. Here you come.
What am I hitting?
Not bad.
Money.
Unseen, unheard.
Hold it!
Take your best shot.
Come and get me. Let's see what you got. Taking the shot.
Oh, there's a maze that's healing them. No wonder. Fuck off.
Not looking good. Out of the way.
Didn't think that one through, did he?
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies. Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eyes open.
Dead.
Nice job, everyone.
He's awesome!
Yeah.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
Oh, parkour. I love parkour. At least I thought this was parkour. Ow.
Where'd that come from? After them!
One for you! You okay?
He's awesome!
To your left!
Just
I would have sent that thief on his way without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
I should be out there, fighting. They always leave me behind.
Quiet as the depths.
it sounded like it was right next to us. The hell?
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Oh, hello.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you. Who better to ask? You're the one who saw through the usher's door beyond the veil of life. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
That's a great answer. That's such an amazing thing.
For better or
What
worse,
happened?
yes.
An
Though that
assassin
ended
making a
when I
bad
went into
case.
the wilderness with your ambassador. I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it? In any case, it was not the Clavager's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Ardir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Ardir from conquering this land. Yes, my life may be over, but I accept responsibility for my downfall. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
And you are a madman.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. And when Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
I'm not saying it's right, all that's right, but still.
Blood in the water.
Right. Remove the threat. Let's do it.
Come then. Prove to the gods that you're a worthy champion. And strike me down.
Just another Nimdut ready to die. Fine.
This one's mine.
Oh, he a boss. Should have figured that.
Make way. You take lead. Come and get me!
He's also.
You're going to regret this.
Of course he has more friends.
Coming from your right. Kill yourself. Let's see what you got. I can't. That's more like it. They won't get past next one's Hey! Over here! I owe
Bro, he just healed the full. How dare he?
Stay down!
Using potions is cheating. It's only not cheating when I do it.
You're not looking good. I have the shot.
He's also.
Come and get me! Hold it. Well,
Hey,
that was
armor.
fun.
It's very bad armor. Can I have the last totem piece game? I would very much appreciate it.
I'm not sure killing Egwolf was the best idea.
At least they're no longer a threat. And we can stop asking who and start asking why.
But dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on.
I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
I mean, one should defend Audra because it's important. Let me see, can I upgrade anything?
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snap flies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some tanglewood in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in. Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise. I can't wait to find out. Then I've got it. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case. You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep, unless you need a nip of something stronger. Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered. I'd say he can learn a thing or two from you. But he'll have to take that lesson to his next life. It's a shame. As odd as it sounds, I think he really would have left you alone. A fair fight. Huh. It's always struck me as a funny notion. He shot you with poison from the shadows. Many would call that a coward's act. But what other chance does a lone man have against imperial power? And who fights fair when survival is on the line?
You got a point there.
Don't mistake me. I'd like to be wrong. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. No doubt. The whole of Paradise used to be a lot more like the Sparrowhawks territory, if you can believe it. More freedom.
Oh, I'm well aware.
But more bodies in the streets, too. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
I don't like the Steel Garrote, but you know, it's not like we have a choice of them being here.
Mine, too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out. Nice to know I'm in good company. Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years, but I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts. Feelings mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. I'll be here if you need me. Nothing like a... Check your bedroll for fangworms.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. He killed you, you killed him. Seems like a win-win situation. I haven't decided yet myself. I suppose it doesn't matter now. Unless someone's still out there handing out resurrections. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway. Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins. Right. Let's see. I assume... Right. Good talk. Right. Oh, gods. I've been traveling... Let's see. Right. Good talk.
It's nice traveling with another soldier. You'll have to tell me one of your war stories sometime. Night, Envoy.
Right. Right. Good talk.
We can, bruh.
What happened?
Hold the thought. Alright. I'm back. And you alive?
Yes.
To answer your question on what I was talking about, though, I can make upgrade materials I didn't even realize.
That's helpful.
Basically, you turn the lower stuff into higher stuff.
Makes sense.
So, oh boy, that means I'm going to need to buy so many things. Oh no.